Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Syra, and if you're new here, I will be posting videos of random things really, makeup, beauty, any health, especially like feminine care and stuff. I wanted to post a video about just alternate day fasting, what it is, what I've been doing, and to share that beginning part of it with you. I've only been doing it for maybe a month and a half now, but I've seen positive results, and I also will be going to get Korean barbecue with my friends, so I wanted to fit all of that in this video. So here it is. I'm gonna get ready so I can film a video to talk about alternate day fasting. Today I actually used this Kosas DreamBeam Sunlit sunscreen. This is a new one that I got from the Sephora VIB sale, and so far it's been really good. It is going to be the first time that I try it under makeup though, so I'm a little nervous, but we shall see. So I wanted to get started just talking about what ADF is, or alternate day fasting. It is a type of eating schedule like intermittent fasting, where you eat one day and you don't eat the next day. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I think in its original form, it is meant to be, I'm gonna eat every other day. I'm using the e.l.f. Putty primer, by the way. It's a poreless putty primer and just the original one. I do a modified kind of alternate day fasting where I eat on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekend. So I fast Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week, and that just makes my brain work a little bit better as far as on the weekends, because then I tend to feel really bad FOMO if, say, you know, my family is going out or if my partner wants to go out to eat. So it's just a lot easier for me socially to do that. So if I'm at work, for me, it was just easier to tell my friends that I eat lunch with at work, what I'm doing, just so they know why I'm sipping on like a sparkling water when we're eating lunch. A little bit of a background, I guess, if you've seen a little bit of my videos, or if you look back on my videos, I actually have PCOS. That is polycystic ovaries. Actually is like a syndrome, so that just means there's a lot of different symptoms that come with it. And mine has been mostly like irregular menstruation, weight gain, and difficulty losing the weight. I've had it for years and years, and I've been on and off just trying to fix it in different ways. So I've noticed, and if I keep looking there, it's because I have a mirror over there. I've just noticed that once I get to a certain weight, my periods don't come, or they come irregularly, like more irregular than usual. I have been on birth control before, metformin, I have tried Ozempic before, and none of them really helped. I feel like I gave all of them a fair shot, doing them for at least a year, and I haven't had anything really consistently help me either lose weight or fix my symptoms. But I'm very hopeful for alternate day fasting, because the first week that I did it, I actually got my period like right away, which was kind of weird. So naturally, it's very difficult for me to lose weight. Even when I was just doing a caloric deficit, I became stagnant for a little bit. So
I would lose hope, and then I would come back and do something, and then I wouldn't see progress, and then I would give up again.
It was just like a cycle of wanting to do something and then not seeing results and being frustrated and then quitting. So I kind of got sick of that, and I told myself last year that by my birthday on my 31st, you know, I want to be at a goal weight or a better weight than I was, and I wasn't reaching that, so it would just make me upset. So I just perpetually was unhappy with myself, basically. And I really hate that feeling. I hate for other people to feel that way, but that's just the struggle of having body issues, I guess. You know, I've had it since I was a kid. Yeah, basically that's why I started doing alternate day fasting. It was more because, I mean, vanity wise, I think I just want to lose weight. I'm not happy with the weight I am right now, and I'm never happy with the weight I get when I move to the US, which is unfortunate, and I think a lot of it has to do with the food here, but you know, I also don't want to make excuses for the things that, like, no one's really shoving food in my mouth. I try to be more cognizant of what I eat. Like I said, a lot of it is mostly for vanity reasons. Like I want to, or just for my soul, like I want to reach a goal that I have wanted to reach since, oh my gosh, like it's been years that I've put my lose 20 pounds, you know, on my journal every year. So, and I've never really done that. And I think every time you let yourself down, the more you don't really believe that you can do it. So this year, I don't know what happened, but something just clicked with alternate day fasting. I actually watched, I believe her name is Rachel. She's one of the, if you just search alternate day fasting, Rachel and Colleen Marie vlogs. I think Colleen is the one I've been watching more frequently recently. Just to kind of see what the tips and tricks that she does and stuff. But I also really love watching Dr. Jason Fung. He does a lot of just intermittent fasting videos, and Dr. Mindy Peltz as well. They are good resources for people who just fast in general or who are curious about it. Dr. Mindy Peltz especially is helpful for women because she talks about fasting based off of your menstrual cycle, which is very interesting. Basically, I started because I wanted to lose weight, but I also want to be able to optimize my body the way that, you know, every human should or can. So I have been doing alternate day fasting for about a month and a half now. I started around March 8th. What's been really helpful is the Zero app for me, just because, as you can see, they're on my phone. Those are my dog and my cat. They have a cute little widget that actually shows you like how long you fasted. It shows like almost like a timer of how much time left you have when you fast. So I really like that indicator of how much I've done. Like today, I still haven't ended my fast, but I'm at 38 hours. So I'm gonna end it when I go to Korean barbecue with my friends. This is the nice thing, is because when I feast, I can feast. I love food, and that is my problem, is when I'm able to start munching on something all day. I just want to eat something. This is in March. I started on the 8th, and I'm not sure what happened here, but I fasted those days too. It looks like I do it every single day, but it actually just overlaps the next day. So what I normally do is a 36-hour fast. So I just do a minimum of 36 hours. I usually get home after work by like 8:30, and I'll still eat until maybe 10. After that, I start my fast. For example, like Sunday, I'll stop eating at like 10 p.m. Sunday night, and then I don't eat until Tuesday 10 a.m. Ideally, that would be the 36 hours, but most of the time I extend to 38 just because that's what it works if I have work, or just like I don't really eat breakfast either. So yeah, that is my typical schedule of what I do. So when I started, I actually started at 177, and today I am at 172, but I've stalled the last week because I am supposed to get my period and never got it. So I'm considering maybe looking into not fasting the week before I'm supposed to get my period, like Dr. Mindy Peltz suggests, to see if that helps regulate my progesterone and help me get my period on the day or on the week it's supposed to come. During my first month, I actually went down to 170. So I lost about 7 pounds the first month that I did it. And then, like I said, I was supposed to get my period and it never came. And ever since then, I've just held on to the weight that I have. So I am hoping once I get my period that the weight comes off too. I also don't suggest to be like me. I am very scale obsessed. I need to see numbers so I know things are working, but I also know that my clothes fit better, so I need to stop. I need to take my own advice. That is on my 1 month progress. Basically, I lost 7 pounds and I'm sure most of it was water weight. I feel a lot less bloated than I normally would. I know my scrubs fit a lot better. Just my clothes in general fit a lot better. All good stuff. I feel a lot better about myself. I feel like I've found something that finally works for me and is sustainable. That is the most important thing for me, is something that I can continue doing. A lot of the times, you know, I get in my head, I'm gonna do this, and then I quit and I give up because I don't see results or it's too difficult to keep up with for me. So on to the tips, okay? What I do on my fast days and my feast days. Fast days, I really don't eat anything. I just drink water, sparkling water usually is my go-to, especially when I'm at work. I am surrounded with people who are munching and snacking. We feed patients, you know, we deliver trays to our patients' rooms. So naturally, like, the smell of pizza or crab cakes makes me want to eat. So I sip on something flavored like a sparkling water. And then if I'm really, really munchy or I feel like I need something in my mouth, I will have a piece of gum. And sometimes when I have lunch with my friends, I drink like a decaf Americano. Now, when I get home is when it's the worst, because I have all like the snacks that I like and the food that I bought for the week. So what I usually do is when Keith is making food, I come upstairs and I do self-care stuff. So I film TikToks, or I just do my skincare, or I'll do like a full whole body routine, you know, face mask, body scrub, and everything. So it takes a lot of my time and my focus away from food. And I also just remember every time to just remember that hunger really only lasts for a certain time and then it goes away. I mean, at this point, I don't really get hungry. It's also because I've intermittent fasted for a while. That's really helpful that I didn't just go from eating three meals a day to, you know, no meals a day. And on the days that I'm off of work, I try not to stay home because I don't want to get tempted by food. So I replace it with other things. Like I go to Target or walk around in the mall or do other things besides that. And so far that's really been helping me. Those are most of the things I do. Or another easy one is actually just to go to bed. So just sleep. It's good for you. Makes it easier not to feel like you're missing out on food. And by the time you wake up, it'll be the day that you're allowed to eat. So that's always nice. So on feast days, I limit to about 2,000 calories. I would love to say that I eat whatever I want on my feast days, but I do eat whatever I want. I think it's just with my certain restrictions. I personally don't eat a lot of fast food and junk food in general. We don't really keep like Doritos and stuff in the house. I always make sure I eat enough to fuel my day the next day or recover from the day before. And that means, you know, not eating empty calories. I usually do like a steak or like a good hearty meal. I don't eat just a salad. I normally try to get like 2,000 calories in. So I always try to eat eggs. Every time I feast, I have eggs and yogurt. Those are my two, like every day I have to have them when I eat. And some sort of meat and a carb. I don't want to say like there's anything specific I eat. I'm probably gonna make like a video of what I eat in a day when I actually feast. There is a calculator that I use to calculate how many calories you would normally need to lose weight, and I double that. So I believe mine said it was like about 1,000 calories for me to be able to lose like 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds a week with little exercise or moderate exercise. I think it was like 2 to 3 times a week. So that's what I chose. I went by that. So therefore, on the days that I fast, I eat 2,000 calories because I need to eat for the day before that I fasted. So I'm not technically calorie restricting. I think the point of the fasting is just to give your body the time to deplete your current energy and also then take energy from your fat for it to burn. So mine was 2,000 calories. That's what I try and do. Sometimes I eat more and sometimes I eat less, depending on what we're doing and where we're going. You know, sometimes there's just, food is good. I love food. I love to eat. Even if I was eating more than the calories I intended to eat, I didn't see the weight loss stop, so that's always reassuring that I'm able to eat what I want to when I can and still see progress. I really don't exercise as much as I should. I try to go to the gym at least twice a week. But I also try and walk the dogs and give them like a good substantial walk, 20-30 minutes or a mile, and that's all I've really been doing. Sometimes I'll go for a run at the gym or outside if the weather permits, but it's been so easy, and I really want to share this to people because I know a lot of girls with PCOS especially struggle with weight loss and just like finding something that works and is sustainable, and this is it. This is my answer. This is the one thing that for me is so easy. You don't have to think about it. This is the most sustainable thing I've done for myself for a long time. And I really wanted to share this to people because I am so happy of the results I've gotten from it. And I want to continue updating my channel, myself, with the progress I will be making. So I am excited because I am also going on a trip in July to the Philippines and Thailand and Cambodia, and I want to be able to look good and feel confident in what I'm wearing and just vibe with myself, basically. This is probably the messiest video you'll ever see on YouTube, but I promise I needed to do this because I needed the time to actually get ready, but I also don't have the time to film this video this week, and I really wanted to film it so I can get on track with what I had planned to do this week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's probably gonna be, as I'm like filming it right now, I just know it's gonna be super, super chaotic. There's a lot of lessons that I learned filming this first one. This is just a one-take wonder. I'm gonna post it because I don't have time personally to make another video. This is not my full-time job. I'm just gonna do this in between the days that I work. So I'm definitely gonna prepare all the makeup that I'm gonna use that day, so I'm not like constantly reaching for things and looking for things while I talk to you. So I hope this video serves you maybe in one way or many ways. If you don't learn anything about makeup, hopefully you learn something about fasting. Just a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I'm not telling anyone to do it based off of a medical background. I am a nurse, but I am not prescribing this to everybody, if that makes any sense. I think it is a good lifestyle change if that's something that you might want to do. Also, especially if you don't have any medical conditions to begin with, but if you do have medical conditions, it's always important to seek medical advice first before doing something like this. If you want to follow me through this journey, I will be posting updates, hopefully monthly, just with alternate day fasting, and I'm really looking forward to posting on my channel regularly, just as far as like beauty and just skincare and stuff like that. I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this, please subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Like I said, if you have like PCOS especially, or if you're doing alternate day fasting, please comment down below. I really, really would appreciate support from other people who are doing it. If you have any questions about it, as well as just like advice for people who are doing it. What do you do on your fast days to survive, Okay, so I will talk to you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.